Hi friends, my name is Akil Ahmed and in this particular video tutorial I will show you how to create SQL job from SSIS catalog package. So this is my profile. I have 10 plus years of experience on Microsoft technologies, especially in SSIS. So the agenda of today's video tutorial is how to create SQL job from SSIS package that is already deployed to the SSIS catalog. In this demo, first we will deploy an SSIS package to the SSIS catalog. Then we will see how to create, schedule and execute a SQL job that will be created from an SSIS package that is deployed to the SSIS catalog. So without wasting further time, let's jump to the demo. So this is my SQL Server Data Tools 2013 that I will be using in this particular demo. And this particular package have just one execute SQL task. And what we are doing in this particular execute SQL task is if test table does not exist in the SQL database, training database, then we are creating the test table, and after that we are inserting one record to the test table. So id is an identity field and the value will go with is this is test value, and then it will insert a current date time. Click OK. So let me just show you running this particular SSIS package, like how value will look like. Install the package and then go back to the SQL Server. So I have SQL Server 2014 Developer Edition installed on my machine, and I'm using training database for this particular demo. So if you will run this query, so you will see that one record got inserted to this particular table. However, before moving further, let me just clean this particular table. So now this table is empty. Alright, so if you look at this particular SQL Server instance Object Explorer, so on the left side there is an option Integration Services Catalog. So if you will expand this, there is an option here SSIS DB. However, the SSIS DB currently do not contain any deployed SSIS packages. Okay, so let me just go ahead and deploy this particular SSIS package to the SSIS catalog. So to deploy an SSIS package, right click on the project, click deploy, then click next. So let me browse the folder that I want, to where I want to deploy the SSIS package to. So select this particular SSIS DB folder, and then I can create new folder. So I can call my new folder as create SQL job from SSIS catalog. Okay, you can call the folder anything, but I just named it based on the name of the project. So click OK, and then you can select this one, click OK, and now click next. And now you can click on deploy. So this will deploy your SSIS package to the SSIS catalog. Okay, so the deployment is successful. Click close, and now you can close the SSIS package as well. So we can manage from the management studio only. Now refresh the SSIS DB. So if you will refresh it, then you will notice that we got a new folder, create SQL job from. Now expand this particular folder, and then inside the projects you will see the actual uh, actual project that that we deployed. You can expand this one as well, so you will see the SSIS packages those are present in the actual project. Alright, so either you can execute the SQL package from here, right click on it and then click execute, or you can create a SQL job as well, and then that particular SQL job will be called automatically based on a particular schedule. So I will be creating a SQL job that will be running on daily basis, once in a day. So right click on the package and then click execute, and now click on this particular script. Now click on cancel. So it has created a SQL script that whenever will be executed, it will fire up the deployed SSIS package. So for example, if you will fire this particular script from here, click on execute. So this will actually call this particular SSIS package. So if you will go back to this query, select start from test, so you will see a record present in this particular table. So it means that the SSIS package actually got run from the SSIS catalog. Now what you can do is that you can copy this particular query from here and then go to the SQL Server Agents and right click on jobs click new job. So now we are going to create a new SQL job. So you can name the job like anything. I can call it like create SQL job from SSIS catalog, and then you can go to the steps, click new. Now you can give a step name. I can give it like run package, and then you can copy the particular SQL script that we copied in the last step. So then we can click on OK, and now we can go to the schedules and we can create a new schedule by clicking on new button, run on daily basis. Okay, so this particular schedule will run on daily basis. Schedule type will be recurring, and then under the frequency occurs, it will be daily. So for example, occurs once at 12 a.m. So if you want to run this particular job only once in a day, so for example, if I want to run 10 p.m., then I can select 10 p.m. here, and the start date will be today's date, and there will be no end date. So it occurs every day at 10 p.m. Schedule will be used starting today's date. Click OK, and then you can click OK. So we have created a SQL job. Create SQL job from SSIS catalog, and this particular job will be run once in a day. So if you want to execute this particular job on ad hoc basis manually, right click on the job, click start job at step. So it can fire up the SQL job at any time. Close. And now if you will run the select query again, then you will see one more record in the SQL table. So it means that this particular entry came from the SSIS package that was fired up from the create SQL job SSIS catalog. So guys, this is how you can create a SQL job from the deployed SSIS package. Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you like the video, then please click the like button and do subscribe to our channel to see more videos on SSIS and other technologies. Thank you so much.